Well, in just a couple of hours, the first batch of National Guard troops will roll into Laredo. People who live in the border city have been expecting their arrival since President Trump made that announcement last month. So I went back to the border to find out what role the Guard will be playing.
I know they are coming over, and I think it's a good idea.
If you ask most people at this spring market in Laredo, like Juan Cesares, the National Guard's arrival isn't that big of a deal.
It's a welcome sight, to just in case of any emergency, they're here.
With 171 miles of border to patrol and no barriers but the Rio Grande River, Chief Patrol Agent Jason Owens says they need the additional help.
Under Operation Guardian Support, they will not be out doing enforcement duties. They will not be putting hands on people. They will not be dealing with detention or arrest of individuals. They're simply in those support roles that help our men and women do that very job in the best way possible.
But it's been good. It's been steady.
George Mapes, who's lived in Laredo for 50 years, is no stranger to the National Guard in his city. They've been here twice before, in 2010 under President Obama and 2006 under President George W. Bush.
You'll notice more helicopters and aviation, military aviation up there. And but I mean, as far as them stopping people or being on the highway or anything, you never saw them. You just saw them in the air.
And this time, Chief Owens says the National Guard can potentially stay until 2019. But neighbors should not be concerned.
No, they're not going to be seeing tanks rolling down the street. They're not going to be seeing Humvees. They're going to be seeing more Border Patrol agents out there. They're going to be seeing the National Guard providing that behind-the-scenes support that's going to help us know what's coming across, and it's going to help us have more agents out in the field to be able to respond to that illicit traffic as it comes across.
They also told me they're expecting about 180 troops to arrive today. No word if any more will come, though, at a later date. Meanwhile, Chief Owens told me they've received phone calls from concerned residents wanting to know what to expect. So they have a phone number to answer those questions for you, or of course to report any suspicious activity. And that number is 1-800-343-1994. Now they've also added a new app that you can download to get information and updates on their progress, and we'll have all that information for you also on KENS5.com.
While you were